Next I've got, and I had a load. I mean, I've got a massive magazine collection. I've got most of the computer video games. I've got all the retro games as I go along, and I had a load of these, and I sold some of them. But I picked these up. The guy had a big stack of magazines, and he just said 50p for as many as you want. So I picked up a couple of variants of these. So they're like the Nintendo magazines, the official ones. So I've got that one, that one. That's all the same. And that one. Okay, so they're the Nintendo ones. And like I say, he said 50p for as many as you wanted. I just picked out the bones. A lot of them were like Amiga format or something, like the sort of more, not the gamey Amiga magazine. So they're a couple of CVGs, which I've got these anyway. So I don't know if anyone needs any of these to fill a collection or whatever. Give me a shout. Out for trade. And then obviously these Amiga Actions. I remember my mate back in the day when he had the Amiga Action was one of the better magazines. It always had cover discs. So these are a couple of Amiga Actions that he had. So I just bought these. I mean, for well, God knows how it worked out. 5p each or something at this rate. So that's them anyway. Okay, then there was a guy, an old boy, and he had a Dreamcast. Now I've got a Dreamcast. I don't actively collect for it, as I said before. I've got a couple of games, but that's about it. But he had this Dreamcast on his stall, and like I say, because there was hardly any stalls there really, I looked at it, went around, I asked him, 30 quid, and I was like, I ain't paying 30 quid for a Dreamcast. It's not boxed. So I went round, did everything else, and then I went back to him because there's a couple of games out. I thought I wouldn't mind them games. So I went back to him and asked him about the games again. No, not splitting it. No. And I said, well, what are you asking? He goes, well, make me an offer. So 15 quid. No, I'll do 20. I thought, right, I've got him here. 20 quid. So I was there, no word of life, for 10 minutes. Now, you might think 10 minutes is not long, but when you're stood at someone's stall and you're going backwards and forwards for 10 minutes, it's fucking long ass time. So anyway, his son was there, he's probably about my age. And I think he just wanted to back up and go home and go down the pub, I think. So I was saying to this old boy, look, 15 quid. So look, yeah, you get yourself a couple of pints there. He goes, 15 quid won't buy me and Mrs. Sunday lunch. I goes, it bloody will nowadays, 15 quid, go down the carvery. A couple of pints, you're laughing. So we went backwards and forwards, and anyway he agreed to 15 quid. Okay, that's how I've got a Dreamcast. I didn't really want the Dreamcast per se. I don't even know if it works. But what I've got, I just bundled it all in the back, as like I said, I was about to go, and I got probably, I think, a pretty good deal. So anyway, what we got is basically a Dreamcast with 2 controllers, rubbed up, needs a scrub anyway. Okay, the old console. Because I said to him, oh, I don't even know if it worked, you know, it could be a paperweight for all I know, give it all the jargon. And then it's the games, okay? No, sorry, it's not the games, it is the games, but there's one extra thing that was in there which kind of piqued my interest. And it's a boxed keyboard. Again, it needs a bit of a clean, like, it's you know, I don't know if these things come with any other packaging or if it was just the keyboard in the plastic, whatever. So there's that. Okay, the Dreamcast, 2 controllers, one with a memory card, and a big pile of games. I mean, this is the problem with the Dreamcast, so you all know the cases are probably probably worse than the Saturn games in terms of falling to fucking pieces. So, in order of worse conditionness, if that's such a word, is Silent Scope on its own. Disc is. It's not. They're surface scratches, so they'll probably work. And I don't know. A little tip for a couple of people. I don't know. I'm not going to teach Granny how to suck eggs here. But a little tip: if some of the discs are scratched, like the surface scratches, and I've done this with a couple of PlayStation games, and if it doesn't play, or if it does play, or if you just don't want to scratch it on, get some T-cut. You know, used for a car to take out any of the scratches. T-cut the discs. And honestly, I've resurrected about 4 PlayStation 1 games from T-cutting it. Absolutely superb way of doing it. It doesn't always work. But if you've got a disc and you think, oh, it's fucking so bin in it, get some tea cut, put it on a lint-free cloth, and just go in a circle and then do outwards, kind of thing. It's all on YouTube anyway, sort of thing. But it works. It does work. So anyway, disc condition-ish wise, is the next one is Rainbow Six, including Eagle Watch missions. And unfortunately, it's got a case, but that's all we got. So there was that. Then there was Dream On Volume 1. Okay, again, it's just the loose thing here. Then get another cheat disc, Action Replay Cdx, for the Dreamcast version 3. Okay, then the next one is Trick Style, no front, all the back. It's got the disc, it's got the manual, so I'm missing the front bit off that. I say these discs are just in crack to hell. Weirdly enough, a copy of Choo Choo Rocket, okay, another copy of Choo Choo Rocket, which is complete, but the case is just fucking had it. It's just in bits, and I've got a complete version of that. So then that set there, if anyone needs anything out of it, either need the disc or they need the manual, the insert. Hasn't got the back. So anyone needs any bits of that, PM me, give me a shout. We'll sort something out. Demo disc from the Dreamcast manual. Dreamcast manual magazine, volume 12. Again, I don't know if some people collect them. The next one is Extreme Sports. That's complete, less the insert. It's got the manual in the back. And God knows how someone's lost the actual back insert of that game. Oh, well, actually, this one, Wild Metal disc only. That's sat on top of there. So that's 2 disc onlys. Toy Racer, because there's no front to it. Now the discs there and everything else, so I just need the insert for that. The only one that's in the best condition, and it's probably the shittiest game, so I'll end up taking all the ins out of this and swapping it over, is Disney Dinosaur. I mean, for fuck's sake, why keep that piece of shit in one piece? Blue Stinger disc case smashed to hell. It is complete, but again, case has had it. Wacky Racers, again complete, but case has had it. I'll leave that one a minute. And that one. Aero Wings. I think, yeah, the inserts are not the real ones on this. I can tell it's a print off, but the manual and the game's in there. But I mean, I don't know if you guys can see it's not an original. Is this one damaged? Star Wars Demolition. I think it's complete. Yeah, that's complete. Dave Mirra Freestyle BMX. Complete. WWF Attitude, hasn't got the manual. Echo the Dolphin, which is complete. Yeah. Vanishing Point, which I don't think's got a manual. Got no manual and no back, sadly. I don't know what is it with Sega. Japanese 18-wheeler, which surprisingly is in okay condition because it's in a normal fucking case and it's all there. I think the manual, yeah, the manual's sits in front of the sleeve. So yeah, there's that. And then these are the games that I was kind of after from his from what he had. And I've got this one anyway, but this is what perked me interest. It's Sonic Adventure. That's complete, so that's up for sale, trade, whatever. I don't know if it works yet. Okay, so I don't know if any of these games work. I don't even know if the Dreamcast works yet. I see an X-File 2708, pick this one up, and it's Sega Bass Fishing. It's not something I've played before. It's complete, got the instructions. Okay. then these two were the, like I say, one of the reasons why I sort of bought it really. And the first one is Resident Evil Code Veronica. That's complete, but the back's missing. Fucking who takes the back insert out? I think the problem is with these is because as you open them up, the back, because of the way the instructions sit in the back, the actual back insert could fall out quite easy. And I think that's the problem, because they're not like the CD cases where it gets locked in. And the other one is Resident Evil 2. This is complete. And both discs are in here. So basically all that Dreamcast stuff I paid 15 quid for. I don't know, I haven't checked any of it. I don't know if it's any good or if it's worth it or what, but I thought, yeah, it's not too bad. And what the other thing he had, which is just a pile of copies. Shenmue's in there and everything else. To be honest, these are trash. And I have to admit, I have got, I think, every Dreamcast game released, bar a couple, basically pirated in 2 archive boxes with proper covers all printed off and everything else like that. So I'm not advocating piracy, but if anyone needs or wants any sort of weirdo Japanese games to try or play, or they can't, I don't know if you can't get hold of them, give me a shout and I can have a look through my box and I'll do a copy for you and blast it off. I'm not sure if that's illegal on YouTube, but sticking my neck out a bit there. So yeah, that's basically it, guys. That's what I've got today. Wasn't rained off, so that's good. Hopefully I've done alright on the Dreamcast. We'll see how we go next week. See what pickups I get. I've got no trades in the pipeline at the minute. I think I might have some on eBay, but I don't know if I've won it all, etc. So other than that, have a good weekend. I'm going to try and get some gameplay videos done. I know I keep saying this, it's just that I've had to move around in here, adjusted stuff and whatnot, so it's a bit of a tip. So take it easy, and I'll speak to you soon. Cheers.